Social Security is probably one of the most anticipated benefits in retirement that people have. It's not always that somebody gets a guaranteed income stream for the rest of their life, but I actually see two mistakes that folks go through when they're doing their retirement planning that I want to help you avoid. Mistake number one is focusing on getting the income started as quickly as possible. So they'll look at claiming Social Security at age 62 just so they can get income coming in. And that usually comes from a place of worry or fear that they don't have any money coming in and they want to get some in the bank as soon as possible. Now, what I want you to do instead is actually design an income plan where deferring Social Security is an option, where you're going to be withdrawing money from a retirement account so that you can build up the lifetime benefit. Once you start to work the calculator around that, you'll see that there is a greater benefit to having a bigger number last for a longer period of time than it is getting the income in as soon as possible. A mistake that I see with married people is that they will focus on claiming the Social Security at the full retirement age, but without regard to what happens to if one of them dies. See, the way Social Security is set up is you keep the higher amount after the first spouse dies, no matter whether or not they're the person getting the money or it was their spouse that was getting the money. You keep the larger of the two. So, one of the things that I would prefer that people do when they plan is actually think about the benefit that they want to continue after the first spouse dies. In many cases, and actually according to most of the studies, what will happen is that the husband will die first because the wife has got a longer life expectancy. And often in our planning cases, she's actually the one with the lower Social Security insurance amount. So, what we plan on is getting that husband's amount to as high as possible so that when he dies first, which is often the case, it's his wife that ends up having a higher income stream for the rest of her life. Now, every situation is going to be different. So, for you to get the answer that's best for you, you have to look at your specific circumstances and work with a retirement income planning specialist that can give you the exact answer for what is going to be best in your circumstance. And just don't go by whatever a calculator gives you on the internet.